Kanski Kimagure tomo shimasu. This is him speaking. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a good day. And I hope the sound balance is okay. But okay. But today we'll be continuing the Hildibrand storyline. I stopped it like quite a while ago. I think it was still back in ARR or probably during the after AR that I put a pause on the Hildibrand story. So it's been a long time, but I wanted to continue the story today. So yep. Learn contemporary implications of altruist behavior. Poirot misunderstood Uti. He already suspected him of criminal activity when in truth he was just a gentle soul luckless in love. Oh Uti, can you find it in your squishy slimy heart to forgive us? Yes. Now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Villa is as suspicious as you say, perhaps we should follow her around a bit. The Royal Medal back at Coliseum should be able to enlighten us to her whereabouts. Excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let us return to Coliseum and speak with Storm Meadow. From him we shall ascertain Miss Olivia's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her, vow to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls. Don't think Uncle Uti didn't see you following me. Man, it's been a long time since I saw you. What's the bill deal, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Or am I? Come on now, I just want what any octopus want. A cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Uti dream? Well, for one, I don't think most octopuses want... Do they? Well, kids hate to ink and run, but then again, I am an octopus. You know, now that you think about it calmly, how are you surviving outside the water? That's this way? Yes, I still suck at directions even now. Then again, I'm barely in Ulda that often these days. Mostly found in La Costa than anything. Let's see. Yes, was it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking at Avila, you say? She says something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over Dar and Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I warn you though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Ganelin tried to interview her for an article. The hardy girl was going to rip his head clean off. How can I put this? Doesn't seem to take kindly being asked questions of personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, that might just be a ticket. Gah ha ha! I can assure you there'll be no need for graticus fiscus, my good sir. With my remarkable power espionage, right, sure. We'll ascertain all the information we need without the very last even being alerted to our presence. Let us be all. And by that, it is over where? Up. All the way over there. Okay. Speaking of which, I wonder if Alf is still on. He is. I wonder what he's doing. Oops. Addy? Yeah, sure. Definitely. I definitely didn't get lost, even with a mini-map. And a map. And a blinking, pointing thingy that tells me exactly where I am and where the quest is. Behold, the lovely Miss Avila, just as predicted. Let's keep watch from here, as to not set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you, there's no cause for concern, the spoils shall be mine. It may as well be written in stone. Not realize what this means, we have suffered, and suffered long. But my victory shall mark our new era. Just as Robon Adelin won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. The prize I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 1,000, no 10,000 fold. In a land where wealth and power will be kicked to the gutter by the Uldens no longer. And with that, I must be off to Nanawa Mines to meet my sister. Miss Obvious with self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of filling her on the battlefield are infinitesimal. I forgot how to pronounce that thing. I could have told you that before you signed up. Now, come on now. We have a subject to pursue. Bap. Trying to Avia from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosive will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand and one of your handicraft explosive. I think it Nashu. Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. You think whoever crafted this will be willing to give me a lesson? Get onto me! Preposterous! Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an inspecting passed by a chance upon such hazardous object. Allow me. Heave-ho! What is that sound? You gotta be kidding me! Oh my god. What is this, Tom and Jerry? That way, nee. Huh. Almaja. Those guys used to be a pain in the ass, honestly. Oh, not for long, but they are still a pain in the ass back then. Ew. That maiden in Minegum must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. I thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear sometimes I think you're born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. And someday, you'll understand what your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Helgelia. I've taken all necessary precautions. The wondrous grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimate's value is worth as some 30 million gil. You know what this means? Necklaces from essence, sun silk dresses, all the luxuries you ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for olden upper crust. Those days are over. After they claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avli. Wealth is well and good, but when I say you tall in Coliseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I am proud. No matter how humble of birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That's your problem, Helgelia. You have all been too quick to settle for less than your worth. But worry not, for your sister is watching over you. I'll do this for us. Now I must return. God forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Abby, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. A more moving display of sisterly I've not seen, and yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. What do you... like, if we're thinking about it literally... Oh wait, no. A more moving display of sister love I have not seen. Jeez. It would seem Avlia's obsession with victory runs even deeper than imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Ulti has it up to here with you. Do you think you can just fall in this pit and die like a good little girl? Yeah, I'm talking you, Mrs. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer! Hildibrand? Not you, you idiot! No need for concerns, friends. I've simply taken the liberty of cascading this hole in the ground, and please report there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Other than the fact that there's a hole in the ground. Ah, hero. Now, shall we return to Ulda? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long. The last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be that Musclehead dived straight in my trap to save his companions? Others seem completely unsurprised by this current of events. Doubtless, he has performed such selfless acts before. Yeah, sure, we can call that. A true gentleman, if I ever saw one. If you think that means I'm gonna show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute, I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think, the second was right around. Give me a break! Ultros. Should I just put him in the same category as Hildibrand? Just that one is malevolent and another is, you know, not. Kinda. Mostly. Can I call him as hey. Then again, like at this stage, it feels cute rather than, you know, actually dangerous. You okay there, Hildibrand? Yes, is there something the matter? And my tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. Oh, congrats! You is now the left and right are now matching. This time you're really up the creek without paddle, kids. Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from Coliseum. He's large and he's in charge. And most of all, he's hungry. And where in the world is he? I haven't gotten all day. Why is he in his underpants? My Kimagure, who's that half-naked fool? I wouldn't say he's half-naked. He's like mostly naked. And how did we miss that giant ass thing on the way here? Father, could it be the aura of mitigated murderous rage that I felt was not a quarry but you? Heidi, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and material for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? A bit of safe work, father dear. And with that, we must return to Olga. If you're not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh ho! Moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a mandible man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound old man inspector's father? Remind me never to go into one of the family reunions. Fair enough, you either are laughing or you're having a headache. Either one of them, really. Yeah, who is this inspector anyways? Heidi is a worthy rival if there were one. Who goes there? Oh wait, a chicken. Oh, Gilgamesh. I thought it was the chicken speaking for a second. Heidi, Suki, I've been waiting for this day. Well, looky who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap? I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gilbert, cause this might just be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Suki is a formidable foe. And I'm like W level 2. That sounds like high praise coming from a big fella like you. To have such a powerful powerhouse as his sidekick, the inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with those two, but I warn you, you'll end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Suki, I will not fall so easily this time. About that. Well, it looks like I got my legs full, all 8 of them. But if that adventure is too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. A subtly twisting ring, calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Nobody even asked octopods! Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. Oh dear. Well... what can I say? He's doomed. Muscle heads! I hate them! Arara! Stop. Star Marmot. How I used to hunt you. Now I think about it, it's a little nice, like just running around the place again. Because honestly, like, other than like when I was grabbing a few jobs, like mostly finishing the crafting jobs, I don't think I had much to do in Oda aside from the main story. Good heavens, chancing upon father like that. I dare say taking a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh to commence. I hope to uncover more of Miss Alvila's secrets, but no matter. What better place in human investigation than that on the field of battle? Ren appears to be in something of a hurry. Good heavens, we haven't had much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to Coliseum and praise ourselves on the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, a battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Yeah, like, I remember taking the mining classes, the alchemy classes, like the alchemy, the goldsmith, Like, most of the crafting stuff are here for some reason. Weaver's Guide, Guild. I mean, Samurai was here, though. Well, it started here, at least. Bumps on the head, ship teeth. I am one shabby-looking octopus, Athalia. They don't pay me enough for this. Just all that's gonna change soon, isn't it, buddy? Ah, Mr. Althros. Just as the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping you might enlighten us to... Yeah, gas! Who gave you those ghastly bruises? Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost. I'm a busy octopus. Fuck yeah! Ouch. Yeah, my sympathies, good sir. It is challenging enough to coordinate 4 limbs that alone 8. Is there someone inside your office? No. Whoever gave you that idea, I'm simply fumigating the place. You're pests. Pests like yourself. Now that's just rude. Now don't you have a battle to go fight? Yeah! Inspector, I think something's alive in there. That's just me, talking to myself. Yes, fun. Yeah, gods, yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and yet able to find joy and fulfillment in your work. I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Suki, if you promise me a moment, I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. It actually can be. I mean, if you remember, like, Tuesday stream, yeah, it took a bit to get rid of the stupid. Now, what is it, Bria? Yo, has your investigation borne any fruit? I see. Avila seeks to win the throne to claim fortune and raise her and her sister of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, Yunari evaded a series of decidedly obstacles. Upon your turn, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for wear. That event points to one direction. The Almian girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mythril Cup and its lucrative prize. Well, about that, it's not as preposterous as it sounds. Done some research on our elegant friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Ulda's taverns and houses of pleasure. Oh! I suspect he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Coliseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avia and earning himself a healthy commission. There's also the matter of the Tempest Blade that's rumored to be source of Alamigan's girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means I fear your life is still in danger, Suki. One regards to inform me the cell crates of refuse in Coliseum reception room were hastily discarded per lane not bells ago. It is stabbed in the dark, but contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you bring them to me. I mean, sure. Oi. Soko ni? Oi. Why is it that the second I begin stream, I know this stuff as all hell. Oh yeah? Oi. Oh right, recently I have gone back to like rewatch some of the well, was it trailers, like this song story thingy? Why? And yeah, like watching the song before we started this game was hype and all, but when we actually go back to watch it after we finished it, oh yeah, it hits differently. I have to say that much. It's like now let me see what you have found. Now what we have here, yes, a spectacular assortment of inners and intro. And what is this? A sack, even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in, if that can be believed. And look here, something appears to be written on the side. Saying got sundries. It would seem this merchant has dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let us pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as to the exact nature of their partnership. Like, can we actually... Then again, I am the warrior of light, but can we just go around going, yeah, if you don't tell me what I want to know, we will kill you? Now then, Saint God. Welcome, welcome. What sterling lady like yourself be looking for today? No exchange in payment of refunds, that's the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same now. Wait, now, did Ultra send you? I'll be asking questions here. What exactly do you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles, can you believe it? What with an impressive price and that distinctive aroma, they are only for the most discerning of customers, which Mr. Ultras clearly is, as he placed another order today. Probably something connected to... No, I should stop myself before I start sounding like... Wounds me that you sneak off to conduct investigations without me and steal Suki away here. This gentleman is not impressed. Inspector, good gosh, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself, more educated in Epicurean arts. This is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the goat truffle. An acquired taste, to be sure, but one that has won the hearts of many an olden gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth watering just think about it. Might I be so bold to ask the recipe? It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let's make haste back to the Colosseum. Wait, give me a second. I just need to... clear my nose. There we go. My nose is once again clear. Somewhat. Well, that merchant proved a spectacular waste of time. Time, which is in short supply, must return to Colosseum before the battles begin. Here's the plan, Suki. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila's in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, they keep a wide berth of blade, understood? Do I really need to? Unless they're forcibly making me weaker, like... There's absolutely zero chance I'll actually lose. In fact, I'm more worried I'll just one-shot her, honestly speaking. There you are. I was this close to starting to melee without you. Gahaha! I'll be remiss not to tell you, yeah. There's a slight change of plans. Anna cousin suffered a last-minute injury, and none of our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in. And bookmakers across town are raking in the gale, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Pragues himself is quite taken with the promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dormido it is. So what you say? Are you ready to get your asses kicked? Gah ha ha! Aye, that's what I like to hear, ladies and gents. It's time for blades to twirl and limbs to fly. I can't decide on a voice for him, honestly. Wait, should I? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup, brought to you by our ever-shuttable friends at Amangina and Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. It is about to begin. Yeah, I should have swapped to like my warrior class. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? The Tempest Avila of Alamigo, Suki, the famed warrior of light, or who was that green fool again? Ah, that's right, Halberbash, the agent and famous imbecile extraordinaire. Who? Or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? Oof. Here I am, did you miss me? I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Come back and state your position, and let the battles begin. Right, you know the deal. We take him out and wipe out the others, then I'll take a dive. And I promise you'll receive your share of the winnings. And not forgetting our promise. Why is she standing in the middle anyways? Why is he just posing? Look at how this space spin. Why, she has a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed them tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. You are next. Am I? Raw truffles is proceeding of storm. Literally. Nothing like a rich aroma of roasted truffles. Oh, this fight is giving Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles? Braised in savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. That's a whole sack full from where that came from. That meddling muscle head! What's taking him so damn long? Open the gates at once. Yeah. What is that monstrosity? I don't know. That looks... Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffle, perhaps? What fascinating friends you have, Ulti. Why, look at this charming little nose. It's offering a case of sniffles. Yeah. Could it be? I was flaunted on the best blade. It was that monster all along. That girl played us all for fools. Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You double-dealing fiend. Feel better, you know, for working on. Come on, Dor. Has Uncle Ulti has ever lied to you? Yes. What the hell, you? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamigan whore. Alamigan's Megan's fruits, a lot of them. We give him a home in the lands, and this thanks we get. Then send her to Golemon for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before he gets sick. My sister. I feel for the girl, really. My little octopus goes up. Rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle may be so bold. I'd say we kill off Millie and have a final showdown between the three remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon, and Suki here. What do you say, Mrs. Warrior of Light? Oh. From the vicious, passionate crowds of martial arts aficionados. They've been Tally, the fighters attacking Arturo's Typhon versus the Warrior of Light, who's left standing when the storm has settled. Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Hontoni Kimoi. By the way, is he actually disqualified? I would say he is. So, to review, the truffles were edited as needs of Octopus' oversized crony. We positioned so as to appear it was coming Alamigan's girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most implicit scheme I've ever encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but trust in your abilities now, Suki. Let us make for Halati. He did not fight as a gentleman. Yeah. What a surprise. I am shocked. Shocked, I say. Not really, but shocked. No, not really. Easter. That's not Eastern Thailand. Okay, fine. I'll just teleport to Camp Grybone then. Ooh. Those guys just started a journey though. That's cute. Kawaii. Sorry. Natsukashi kono basho. I used to like hunt these guys down for this. I believe it was their skin or something. I can't remember anymore. It's been a while. But for material craft, for crafting materials. Oh, this turned out a right mess. With all trouble, I took pairing consolation prize for the melee. I suppose it looks like we won't be needing them after all. Plus, as long as they bring in the spectators and a profit, I could give a NASA ours. Gahaha! Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when 1 to 2 is size of a small house. Here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh? Huh. Wait, which one? Dragon's neck, neck. I wonder if there's still people who does this. Honestly though, like if we go unsting, I can just go boom and he'll be dead though. Wait, do I have a class that wouldn't... That's like strong enough but wouldn't just make it super trivial? No, that's too weak. That's like healer classes. I mean, there's machinists. Nah. Ooh, Blue Mage, but Blue Mage is like level 28. Never mind. Wait time 15 minutes? Like hell, I'll be waiting that long. Now, let's do a little bit of a trolling, shall we? Confirm. I mean, they asked for a duel. Unfortunately, it's a duel against someone who's like at the end. Convince the top final confrontation be held here, atop the dragon's neck. If all members of the team, who is not a menu today, kids. Yeah, about that, my dear octopus friend. I'm afraid you're fighting against someone at level 100. Oh, you're tougher than I thought. Never mind. Oh, never mind. You're dead anyways. You okay there? Thwarted again. I feel like such a... Wait, you came in cooked? Wait, can I eat your tentacles? You think it tastes like octopus? Suki claims the mythical cup. Kokkeja. And this is why you don't challenge a level 100 in Warrior of Light. It's a bad idea. Honestly, I'm kinda curious, could I actually do that with Warrior but level synced? Wind up Ultros. Why did I do it unsynced? Well, I just thought it was funny. And it takes too much time. Good show, Suki. Your performance has earned us front row seats in the award ceremony. Perfect vantage point for the thief. Come, let's return to Colosseum. Could I waited 15 minutes? Well, yes, but I'd rather not. Oops. Probably better to teleport. But yeah, like the problem of playing a short race, like the one where is like the camera is like natural, you can't see it's right. Seriously. It was battle for ages. No, it was not. Victor has risen to claim the spoils, and now let's take a look at a relic our champion has won. Won. What was the relic I was looking for again? I kind of forgot. Behold, from treasure vaults of Master Flagus himself, the Warden's grace, a timeless treasure the likes of our realm has never seen. One that has earned the attention of Aeris' most prolific. Gah ha ha! Oh, a ring. Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening dragged on over long, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. I know you paid well for your seats here, but today I assure that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Wait. You know how much of a fire hazard that thing is? Or more like, how much of a danger hazard that thing is? Lighting fireworks indoors? Seriously? Well, fiend. Mark my words, you have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Manderville name. Yo. I think not, Hildibrand. Greg! 'Tis always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but having truly something to be desired. Gilgamesh, you haven't got stolen though. Gilgamesh. Suki, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. About your spear. You mean your skewer? My spear! Not me. Oh my god. Oh, thief, is there not a shred of honor you? Return my weapon at once. Oh, because expected guests, I appreciate enthusiasm, but I feared attendance today. At today's performance is by invitation only. Oh dear. Huh? Now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already... Oh dear. Master Typhon? Just a moment, I'm sure I have a tissue here somewhere. Yeah! I might be... Oh dear. Well, how about I shoot your fingers off, though? Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Huh? Those sound like words of a Motherville man. Oh my goodness. Seriously, wear some clothes! Why so dramatic? What are you doing? Oh dear. But of course, brilliant about it. If the ring will come, it shall go to the ring. Well, but just like Dalamund. Maximum Vanderbilt. Skyward as only a Manderville can. But man, I'm surprised. Father, you do not know your strength. Wow. Okay. $997, $998, $999. Huh. And of course the chicken is still eating. Whoa. I'm surprised your fingers aren't broken. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Eh? These legs. They look strangely familiar. I am now very confused. Ha! What a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Say for one thing, this ring is a fake. But no matter, I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. And next time, friends, you've been a most attentive audience. That key, bloody hells! Guard, seize the fiend at once. Yeah, kinda on the wrong... Oh, yeah, sure. Hello. A distraction, it seems. Yeah, is that really it? No, sure. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, is gone! Second prize? What's the meaning of this? Many-faced being unknown, the man spoke true. A master goldsmith eyes can be deceived. This sun spear is clearly a second-rate replica. Preposterous! It's just the dim lighting. Yes, if you'll just step over here. Boo! Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. Oh. Yep, he is still alive. Somehow. And his arms aren't broken. Somehow. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that odious octopus, all for a false treasure. What a fool I have been. Whatever was I thinking? Don't bring yourself slow, Miss Alvilia. Exactly as said, was it not? You're thinking of the Heglia and nothing more. How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances I tell you to now our minds is thrown on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. You just confess to everything, you fool. Arara. You have the right of it. Blind with the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I was truly fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. Nani? What's that sound anyways? One mystery still remains. Before the thief has identified this ring as fake, he has already carried the ring to the storeroom. Achilles, the second prize. This ring of inquiry was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen. A pattern that betrays his true intentions. The treaty blade, Azemaya's virtue, the ring of inquiry, all relics with quite a history, or to be more precise, relics from the era of Valdians. Ah. If that's so, the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Ares' greatest museum of Belgian history, which has prizes and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless another one of his cars will appear and seen just as such. I doubt it. Huh. Hmm? That's a big card. So what does it say? No! Oh dear. That is quite a sneeze you had there. I have enjoyed a little game, but all things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us, but what are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? Where the 4 treasures of Belladia become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. Nerina. An old legend, little more than fairy tale at that. It seems the fandom believes there's some truth in these words. 4 sacred relics from Belladia, the warden's justice, lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day, if rumors are to be believed. It was seen in the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous, and on demand more than a few admirers. Under his target so far, an Elden collector and her hired tongues, a trading Mongol and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that sympathies of the ordinary Eldens would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. A quiet killer harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself? I mean... Remember downfall for greater challenge and greater arise. Just a moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces. There is but one man who shall lay claim to 4 lost relics Bildina. I shall Hildibrand, agent inquirer, inspector extraordinaire. Oh dear. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. Well, at least he's having fun. Can't be. Meetings go with me need a new pair of spectacles. Getting lectured. Oh, those two silly fools. They sure are having fun. They sure are having fun. Is a racist cover the lost relics of Bloodia. As the fiend's true energy and aspirations are revealed, will Irlia fall prey to the forces of evil, or will our hero do what only a Manderville can? In her last wow. Wait, her? Wait, they're actually posing for that. The key to the lost case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask so long that you forgot who you actually look like? I have. How do they freeze mid-air like that? Type of mystery. Oh well, see you next time? Yeah, I don't think a chicken can fly. Well, Danny. Okay. Intern in Phantom Thief case. Show up, Suki. I hope you have made implants today because we got a situation on our hands. Our good friend, the Phantom Thief, well, it seems he just branched out from blood-grade to cold-blooded murderer. If rumors believe, he claimed 3 victims already, all influential members of the society. Mr. Many Faces has been kind enough to leave one of his signature calling cards at every scene, leaving no doubt as to the identity of the murderer. Your message is always the same. The weight of the 5 corpses will bring the scales of justice to balance. More riddles. Hear me complaining, the only thing my reader like more than good mystery is a good murder mystery. As in the story broke, the mythical eye's been selling like Kwanzaa cakes. The only rub is that it lets me no time to look into the thief's last message, until now that is. Shall we, Suki? The hidden treasure Olda was it, and who can shed some light on this is you-know-who. Your son's silk tapestries. Gotta love the Mandeville stuff. It's always funny. It's always funny. Now, if it ain't my favorite adventurer, and my favorite mytho I reported along with her, tell me, what have I done to deserve the pleasure of your company today? As much as helping 2 lovely ladies, I'm afraid you found old Waimon at a loss. Oda has more than his fair share of treasures, hidden and otherwise. I reckon our phantom friend could be after just about any of them. I can't tell you this much though. Whatever the thief got his eyes on, he's got the Sultan sworn in a right thither. But has it there found a regiment of the best and brightest to safeguard the royal walls from this very threat? The Sultan sworn aren't like the forthcoming with information. It's the only we got. Come on, Suki. I say it's time we paid a visit to the heart of the sworn. Oi, hold up there, Ellie. I ain't worrying the worrying type, but you may want to think twice before getting yourself involved in this. A man in my business, they lost a nose for danger, and this time the stench is something fierce. You're poor Ellie, and fine with that. Don't put that pretty neck of yours in risk trying to play hero. Your concern is touching, but I can assure you that I'm ready for whatever dangers lie ahead. Besides, being a reporter is more than selling papers. I have a duty to seek out the truth and convey it to the people. Now, if only that's the truth in our world too. Come, Suki, lifetime is of the essence. No, that way. Wait, 30 mil? Alright. Let's see. Huh. The next event in the guild in the free company is going to be big, huh? Yeah, sure. Halt! Only authorized personnel are allowed in. The bugger with a broadsword is a gentleman of light arranging companion and a catty by cute reporter from the Metro Eye. A self-styled warrior of light, tell me, what tall tales you spin to the recording land in this position? Only 12 honest truth, miss. Seeing that gentleman of light sounding tall and triumph that day, it moved me to the depths of my soul. About him a sketchy past and served the rim like my hero, Master Hildibrand. That unsworn impressed with my commitment and sword arm, and he gladly welcomed me into their ranks. Wait, give me a second. I need to. Oh my god. I would like it if my throat and nose aren't stuffy with stuff. Speak with Valis. She's one of Sworn's best and something of a history buff, it would seem. Her that he was talking forward is about Dia. He pressed forward and went here to lead the investigation. If anyone has the information you're looking for, it'll be her. Wait here while I get her. I can trust you not to touch anything, aye? I'm Ellie from the Mithril Eye. We're searching for the Phantom Keys case. I would appreciate any information may shed a light on the recent events. Well, it's just mine, Miss Ellie, and if I'm not mistaken, that would make your companion friend here one Suki Kimagure, yes? Hi. You know Suki? I'm more surprised if someone doesn't know me. As any regular of the Mithril Eye would, I must confess to being something a bash fan of your work. Though it hardly befits my station status, I was secretly hoping you would show up to assist in the investigation. Doubtless Inspector 2 will also welcome a helping hand. The Sultan sworn the elite of all those elite. I can only hope they prove more competent than the bugging missionaries I have dealt with thus far. And Riarden, always one step ahead of us. Yes, Ellie, Suki, a moment if you would. Right here, there. Very good, now face me and don't move an ill. What's that in your... Demasking dust, a formula of my own devising that will allow us to see right through the thieves' disguises. I think the mess left at Visa's Bay, I was able to find as the composition and synthesize a counter agent to solve the disguise was leaving the wearer's face intact. In any event, it would appear the two of you are indeed who you appear to be. Brilliant, Inspector. The Phantom Thieves pulled the wool over our eyes for the last time. I fear it won't be so simple. The ingredients necessary to produce the dust are exceedingly rare. Even with the entire resources of Sunsworn at our disposal, we were only able to produce a limited supply. I see. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. That said, have you been able to identify the thief's next target? A hidden treasure Olda, the last of 4 lost relics of Bledladia. I fear not. I poured through the histories time and time again, but the only mention of these 4 relics was a vague reference to an old prophecy. Most serious scholars consider it little more than fairy tale. When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, 4 warriors born of light shall descend in the righteous glare. The legend goes on to describe 4 sacred relics, one possessed by these 4 Baldia heroes, but makes no mention as to appearance or nature. 3 times they have tried to identify the thief's target, and 3 times they have fooled us by making off something else entirely. Needless speculation will only play the fiend's strength. All artifacts of an origin have been sealed within the royal vault, and a regiment of a finds assigned to its protection. We furnished all the guards with a supply of the masking dust, and instructed them to be on the lookout for any suspicious personages. The Red Guard will be in chains where he can lay a dirty hand on the vault doors, let alone the treasures within. You have our word, my lady. There are even more disturbing matters at hand. Doubtless you have heard of recent rash of murders perpetrated by our quarry. Does no one have launched an investigation, but the truth of the matter is that we have been occupied with the defense of the walls to make any meaningful progress. We'd be most grateful for any assistance you could offer. A lady asks and the gentleman answers. Yep, those two are having fun. Cast all worry from your heart, my lady. Hildibrand, Agent Inquiry, Inspector Esnar, has arrived to set right what is wrong and bring wicked to justice. And this must be the masking dust that's talking about. You need ways not just about him, Inspector. I'm sure I am exactly what I claim to be. A shame that. Inspector Hildibrand, we were not expecting you, but your services are most welcome. I will share all I know about the recent murders. The killer has claimed 3 victims thus far, the head of a publishing consortium, a high-ranking government official, and an influential scholar. Other than that they were all influential figures in their respective circles, he can find no common threads connecting the 3. One method of killing: hung overhead with a kugel, got with a great sword, strangled with sub-level mayhap. Alright, we have identified no pattern in event. The murder plots the depths of 2 more. Even as we speak, we must take action and quickly. Understood, my lady. Clues may be scarce, but worry not. My well-known powers of deduction are more than up to the task. I will see this burglar turn butcher delivered to justice. Hildibrand, friends, please take this demasking dust with you. I fear we can spare but a single sachet. I trust you will put it to good use. Come to me yet another case, friend. I like your gusto. I listen to you, sister. I fear that role has already been fulfilled most ably. Still, a gentleman welcomes the support of all his admirers. I shall henceforth name you thusly, Suki, my ever-loyal associate. And now, my ever-loyal associate, the investigation calls. I propose that we begin by inspecting the site at which the most recent victim met his demise. My questioning about the palace has revealed that the skull's body was found not far from the 80 sins of Sasamo. Given most circumspect of criminals cannot help leave behind clues that will not elude my gaze. Friends, let us be off. Pray, alert me should you see anyone suspicious, my ever-loyal associate. We must put Miss Phyllis in the masking dust to good use. 80 sins of... Huh. You know, I've been around here before, but I didn't know that it's called like the 80 Sins of Sasamo. I just call it the... Well, I never knew it had. Flowers? Yes, it's all become clear now. Fan was of flowers. Escape carelessly misled by his wearers. Or, you know, what do you think you're doing, eh? I'm the one who put those flowers there. You honor memory of me, poor boy. You defile his memory, eh? 1,000 pardons, my lady. Please accept my most gracious, sincere condolences on your loss. I'm Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear on to you, on my dear mother's name, that your son's killer brought to justice. As I was saying, these flowers clearly place can only mean... Leave this place. Run away while you still can. Run far, far away. Run or he'll turn you into a zombie, just like my poor boy. I'm sorry, what? A living person turned into a zombie? Nonsense. Not nonsense, my boy. History. Or have you not heard of the horrors of Silda? Aye, older sibling nation against which we waged war against centuries ago. Much blood was shed by both sides, aye, but I speak of far greater horrors than death. An unholy drop brewed by certain alchemists, one with the powers to turn the living into the undead. That is nation my command and army of mindless, deathless soldiers. The traitors spurned. They turned my boy into a heap of rotting flesh and ran him through. But you won't hear that when it is sworn. Talon alone knows why, but he whisked the body away for could so much pay me last respects. The traitors spurned? I heard their stories, but I never thought them true. To be able to procure such a frightening thing, just who are we dealing with here? Acidin, I'm sure of it, aye. Only Sildin would know the recipe. But the last livers of Sildin died 4 centuries ago, you say. Oh, they did. They did. He calls himself the Phantom Thief, he is, but it ever occurred to ye he might be an honest good phantom, eh? Heard the tales of my own great-grandma I did, of the 4 relics of Beldia and the powers they hold, the power to exact justice. A spectre of Silda has returned to wreak vengeance upon us. Woe unto us all, had the 4 warriors of light forsaken us. My dear boy, if only become a traitor like your father, if you kept your nose out of those history books and never so much breathe a cursed name of Silda. But you did, and now we're doomed. Doomed! Nope. That bleeding war sun here somewhere. I can feel it in me policies. My most potent hair tonic the realm has seen. That it was. For all of fortnight, my flowing locks fell all over again. Just as I was shutting up lovely young lass at the quicksand. Just twist the knife and extra limb. Monte Black, Charlatan! If I find the so-called inspector in his sorry band and pull every last strand from their bleeding skulls. Huh. Who is he again? Nico가 これ全然乗ってきた。いいね。It's all come together now. That dear-old woman's testimony has confirmed that which I suspected from the start. Like a zombie pack picking away at its rotting flesh. Hildibrand, agent inquiry, Inspector Extraordinary has peeled away the foul crab uncertainty to reveal the truth within. Open your ears and feast your minds on the fruits of my flawless deduction. A phantom thief is phantom indeed, a wayward spirit caught between the realm of living and dead for 9 centuries since meeting a tragic end on the battlefield. As such, a course of action claim must allocate this tortured soul that might abandon its venture with Latte and travel the next life in peace. What was the true nature of the Inspector's grievances? Without this knowledge, we cannot hope assure its rancor. There is unheard guild. Doubtless the tombs there contain a wealth of knowledge on the ill blood between sibling nations. Notwithstanding the abject instability of everything else that came out of your mouth, some knowledge of Sildan might serve as well. Go research as you will, and do take as much time as you need. Inspector Brethren, whatever knowledge there we glean at the guild, it shall not escape my inspector's eye. He's just tired of him, isn't he? Ecco qua. Your mouth can fly no food. Higher need. Oh, you know, speaking of which, should I try the alchemist, the Thaumaturgy class though? Like, it is the class created by the Lalafels after all. Gods be good, your adventurer who saved me back at the ruins. Researching the ancient field between Elda and Sidad, are you? Well, I'm pleased to say I have more than passing familiarity with ancient history. To understand the history of the sibling nations, one must go back further still, to the birth of the modern nation, Belladia. The 5th Astral Era was an age of untold wonders, when the arcane arts burgeoned and burgeoned, and great civilizations that commanded such powers flourished. This age of enlightenment will not last, however. Power bred avarice, and avarice bred resentment. It culminated in the War of the Magi, which brought the great floods of the 6th Umbral Calamity, which in turn swallowed once proud nations and left battered wasteland in its wake. Ninjas were reviled and persecuted for having caused this catastrophe, with many forced to leave their homelands or face death. It was a small band of those survivors that found their way to Talan, where they found the nation of Belladia some 8 centuries agone. Imagine a government of mages by mages and for mages. What wonders might have been wrought had building civilization survived this very day. Alas, this was not to be. Ho 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 ho. Greetings, traveler. You learn the war between Oda and fallen sultanate of Sildi. It would be my pleasure to enlighten you. The two city-states coexisted for several generations until bad blood between them boiled over, culminating in an outright war. As you might deduce from the present state of affairs, Oda emerged victorious, leaving its once proud sibling nation in smoldering ruins. As the history tells it, the battles fought between the sister nations were the stuff of nightmares. In an desperate attempt to overcome Oda's superior numbers, the alchemists devised a most horrific stratagem. Employing a frightful formula known as the Traitor's Spurn, they brought their fallen warriors back as undead soldiers. Some theories have it they even employed the potion on those of the living who were too weak or wounded to fight, sends shivers up the spine just think about it though. It is truly a crowning glory of our fair nation that our forebears were able to emerge victorious against these horrors. Ha 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 ha. What's that you say? You seek knowledge of the black blood between Oda and Sunda. I suppose I can spare a moment too, but take good notes. I'm not fond of repeating myself. 2 scales, one of gold and one of silver. The gold of Oda weighing prosperity and power. The silver of Silda weighing knowledge and power. The power sought by the 2 nations differed greatly, yes, greatly indeed. The power wrought by Oda in prosperity was that of justice and good, while the power wrought by Silda in knowledge was horrific beyond belief. The power to rip the living soul of a man and render him a mindless killing machine. On this matter, the histories are clear, but riddle me this, my friend. Who writes the histories and what does this say of the words that writ within? Yes, truth can be elusive and fickle as the shifting sands. As one example, you know that in the war against Silda, Oda and Amonja warriors fought side by side. Likely you did not, and I did until I encountered fated passage in ancient texts buried deep in our archives. And yet in the histories read by public, you'll see no mention of this most fascinating fact. I mean that someone has sometimes deemed this particular truth less than convenient. But I have said enough already. History is written by the victors. Okay, and who's the last one? Or more like, where's the last one? Is it you? Say, in a call to research Silda, a fellow student of history, though I more than welcome the conversation. Bleda's civilization flourished in relative peace, and their twin sons were born to a royal family. The 2 were fierce rivals, and when they came of age and their father passed, each one claimed that he was the rightful heir to the throne. With neither son willing to relinquish his claim, they agreed to split the kingdom too, forming the twin nations of Oda and Silda. But not unlike the 2 proud princes, the sibling nations developed a penchant for rivalry. Oh. Indeed, as we haven't learned much the same, let's take a moment to review. Allow me to use the power of deduction to work their magic. Our succession divides the great nation of Veladia, giving rise to the nations of Oda and Silda. 2 nations coexist for some generations until ill blood boils over, culminating in outright war. Doubted by Oda's superior military might, Silda employs their advanced alchemical knowledge to horrific ends, transforming their citizens, alive and dead, into fearsome undead legion. To pacify his soul and send him peacefully to the next world, there's but one course of action. We must find a certain statesman who conceived their first stratagem, polish to death thief in person suffering has wrought. But if it is true, Hildibrand, he would have died centuries ago. Go find yourself and shovel this statesman off his grave yourself. Leave aside this nonsense of spirits and specters. It appears increasingly likely that Quarry shares some link to Silda. His garnished garb is no doubt meant to evoke silver scales of the fallen Solnate. This Soldian connection would serve to explain the rare knowledge of Belgian relics our thief clearly possesses. No of the murder victims, what common thread amongst them could have incurred the ire of adversary? A few people in town spoke of a man sighted calling upon the victims in the past days. Those who saw him said he had most frightened air about him. Might just know something. Think so hard. You like to strain a brain muscle. Yes, Ellie, who was this man and where might we find him? Known as Guguria, a traveling merchant known to frequent Horizon. Shall we pay him a visit? Oh, I should probably drink like warm water, like or hot water, really. Horizon. Oh, could Ew. Yep, while I teleport, I'll just set my water to boil. Oh, goodness. I just need to wait for the water to boil. Yes, if you got business, make it quick. My time is too valuable to be shedding with every stranger who passes by. Forgive us, my good sir. My name is Ellie, a reporter from the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all-seeing, you know the rest. I was wondering if we could trouble you with just a few questions. Love of money, you killed them. Yes, you, the thief of many faces. Me, a thief? What is this nonsense? I'm patient for this moment, Rena. If you excuse me, a important client awaits. I thought I recognized that voice. Lady Duria, well met indeed. Pray tell, what brings you to these environs this fair day? What? Why? I live here, you ham-headed half-wit. Inspector Braden, an Inspector Pleasure. Now some business my associate here, pray tell. Guguria, you can discuss business after. Pray lend the inspector here, the handsome one, whatever assistance he requires. But Lady Duria, what about... Ah, yes, my dear Maria's name day present. I had in my one of the prized pieces from Esther Team's latest seasonal collections. You would be able to procure one for me, yes? Shall I eliminate the middleman and take the trip to Ulda myself? I'll say it once, Guguria. Expect you to give the inspector and his companions your full assistance. They, yes, even the stupid ones. Help me regain something truly priceless. Something more valuable than any mere trinket. Yeah. Oh, that's nice of her. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. But you didn't hear it from me, got it? I was looking into the killing on behalf of a client of mine. The thief got himself some dust, the traitor's burden, was it? And his cost being of 5 victims, that got me thinking. Still the 5 victims, the arbiters of truth. The operator is true. I am not familiar with the name. I feel would be, on account of them being something of a secret society and all. Influent personages of a certain agency, working from the shadows to keep false knowledge of the Silda conflict from reaching the ears of folk like you and me. False knowledge. Pray tell, what sort of knowledge might that be? Tails balls that make me say no more. I got a family to feed. Well, just tell us one thing. Who hired you and where we can find him? Hob. His name is Hob. When he heard what I said, he told me he was going to set several limbs out of his 5 cell swords to guard his back. Said there were many prying eyes at ship docks. Said he had a private ship docked and waiting for him at Vesper Bay. But remember, you didn't hear none of this from me. This man Hob must be one of his targets. Doubtless he also knows the identity of the remaining one. I doubt that. They say the operators are so secretive they don't even know each other's true identity. Now don't ask me how all that works, but Haas got high-ranking friends in brass blades. Guess the victims have all been zombified. He panicked. Guess he knew he'd be next. Yo, sure. Oh. Thank you very much, my kind sir. Once again, the ancient medieval art of parley has procured us a key morsel of knowledge. Let's seek out this Hall fellow and see what he can share with us. And let's hurry, the man's life is in danger even as we speak. Okay. You okay there, bud? And that is... Oh, over there, nah. Honestly though, like this game's music has no reason to be as good as it is. I remember I used to do like the mining level quests over here, and I think I also did some hunting level quests over here too. That was a pain. Oh yeah? Master Hob, is everything quite alright? No, stand back, Ellie. Hunger. I hunger for your brains. Damn, there's no saving Matsuki. Do what you must. Yes, the Tilson seemed a few months late to the scene. I must say, and then there was one. Of course, it has to be the default. There it is again. Does something, Master Inspector? I sense that someone or something is watching us. Close at hand, we should be careful. My name is Phyllis. Sacred Society or no, knowing the needs of its members may yet lead us to the final victim. I had best return to Mithral Eye. Let's meet her again after I'll see what new clues I can uncover in the meantime. Nothing of the sort, Miss Ellie. These streets are far too dangerous for you to walk alone. Inspector, I'll go with her. If you insist, Nashu, then I give my leave, but pray be wary. Not just of the tea, but of Miss Ellie. She has quite a temper, as we both know. Yeah, you'll get scolded for that, that's for sure. Miss Ellie, there's something I must tell you when the case is over. Be safe, and promise you'll not attempt anything rash, as you did the time when the fiend took aim at my own life. You're like, inspect? Ah, Costa de Sol. That was quite the ordeal, wasn't it? Why are you looking away, my dear? I'll be careful, I promise. Like, leave it away when I may hear what it is you would share with me. You know, that's like a flag, right? Oh, a secret vow. Oh, some kind of make an interesting peek as well, good Inspector. Now let's be off. Miss Fellas awaits a report. I hope he won't be dead the next time, though, because that is a death flag if I ever seen one. There we go. Tea is done. Should I be drinking tea this late in the night? Probably no. Probably not. For victim, Hall have mercy. We glean out of the connection with the other victims. The operators of truth. No, it cannot be. Somebody help! Oh yeah. Miss Ellie, the voice came from the direction of the wall. We must hurry. Well then. Miss Ellie, are you hurt? The man, I don't ask him a question, but I knew what was happening. He was upon me. I could only. I just raised the company place bottom meat, it would seem. Why might you not to get on your bad side, Miss Ellie? That said, is Nashi not with you? She saw a figure looking in shadows went off in pursuit before he could stop her. Yes, something is amiss. Ara! The thief of many faces. Do you think we will find a man like this? Well, that's an tries and tries again if you elude the grasp for no more. How this place goes, not yet. First in the cracking of my keys. You would like to wantonly destroy? What is the meaning of this? Double disguise fundamental thief to throw us off his trail, no doubt. There's Gigui, one of the most capable men. I assigned him to guard the vault and I fit him with the most ample supply of the massive dust. The conceivable thief could have easily eluded his grasp. Unless the thief was not wearing a mask. Speaking of which, has anyone seen Miss Ellie? No, that's impossible. Thanks for her burgeoning readership and rise through the ranks of Metro I. Could not bear to face the possibility of her story of life coming end. Thus she has a plan to not that. My lady being reached. The wise man's whisper is gone. Miss Ellie Mithro identity of many faces and in many state. Deploy all troops and do not rest until she is in custody. And now the game's truly afoot. What's the meaning of this rack and rumpus? Just as we were about to make our triumphant return, is that so, Enkidu? The shadow you saw, I think, was just a dormouse. Some face first onto the second mask. His good fortune truly knows no end. But not to worry, there's a Phantom Thief has a trick or two up his sleeve. My ever loyal associate must find Miss Ellie and quickly. Surely, if confronted by her constant companions, she can still be convinced to abandon this fool plan. Oh, Miss Fellis, I thought you already spotted the company of your men, but all the better shall we conduct the search together. I feared that would only put them at greater risk. You see, the fifth and final bearers of truth, the Phantom Thief's final target, is none other than Hildibrand me. Mind you, it's not a role I sought of my own accord. My name and my passion for history are somewhat well known in the Sultanate. One day, I received an anonymous letter saying a position in the company had opened and had been chosen to fill it. The letter went on to make my duties to prevent the spread of historical lies that was solely the name of illustrious nation. As a high-ranking officer in the Sultan's Sworn, I was deemed to be in a particularly unique position to serve as arbiter. I knew there were other members of the organization, but was told nothing of their names or identities. To think my own unknown comrades were the victims all along. I cannot put any more lives in danger. I'll sequester myself in a place where presence can cause no harm, until such a time as the killer is apprehended. Concern for our well-being, most touching Miss Fellis, but there is no need for such caution. As a seasoned inspector, I'm no more than capable of protecting the lady in distress, and as a gentleman, that is exactly what I shall do. Here to stand at your side, speaking which, has anyone seen my loyal assistant? Inspector, over here! Now, you really shouldn't run off on your own like that. I was worried sick about you. Saw somebody in the shadows. I went to take a look. Now, there wasn't anyone there but dormouse, but it was a cute dormouse, you see. It kept squeaking and scurrying away, and I just... spit up and canvas the surroundings. Oh dear. Wait, did the inspector actually catch on? Be wary and be warned. Oh yeah? Trust no one and your friends all the less. This will avail you well. Use it wisely. Leading presence behind you. Ah! Ho ho ho! It is my beloved son's star companion, the mighty Suki. Area of matter business, which I curtailed when I felt a suspicious presence from the shadows. Pursuing let me hear, mayhap it's the same for you. Clears anonymous letters. Watching shadow is a friend, or this but another trap laid by the fiend. Yes, the plot thickens like a dollop of salamander oil. In either event, I dare say the circumstances call for utmost caution. The thief could be anywhere or anyone. Myself included, of course. No mere mask could replace the physique of this Manderville man. That's the idea, my dear Hildy, may be a bit over his head this time. Allow me to assist in your investigation. Were anything to happen to Hildibrand, his dear mother would, not be pleased. Yeah, someone will not be pleased indeed. What happened to him anyways? It was under speaks through the villain even now lurks with a mist. Has a single sachet of demasking dust at her disposal. We have reasonable doubt before we proceed. We'll say a few words each of them and see if aught seems amiss. She sure fooled me. Fancy but on logical conclusion yet I cannot help feel but there's another truth that still evades us. Others out sooner die than become one of those things. And the reason if you would not take such a risk if you were not utterly confident that he could pull off the ruse. How fool his son is, I must elude him and quickly, time is of the essence. The man, they says they have seen aught of Miss Ellie, wherever could she have gone? But father, what brings you here? You don't get it. If you kindly stand still and shut up, the fiend already stands among us. Mr. Brandon, I hope you're not doubting me? I'm convinced that even a master impersonator would struggle to create your particle of random idiocy. The fact remains that anyone here has been even moved alone is considered a suspect. The thief has proven highly efficient at assuming new identities. An astute observation, my gangly friend. I say this occasion called for a dose or two of that powdered sticky here found earlier. Happened to be another sachet or two lying about, would that? Has had been distributed search party, but worry not, they should be reporting back within a bell's time. Ha! Time may be against me, but just keep watch. I'll wriggle my way out of this and turn you into a reeking, drooling corpse you deserve to be. Lay face bare within minutes. Choice personally family personages, as Miss Ellie has only having interactions with my dear father, him for the common consideration. It is myself, Nasha and Suki here. Nasha and I in particular have had close and extended relation with our suspect. I shall begin by questioning mine own assistant. I assure you, none know her better than I. Go on, ask me anything. Manderville man? Yeah. Yeah. You. Need a word, yes, that's. Oh, shut you kind of old. Yeah. Well, the charade is up, Miss Ellie. Oh yeah? Daddy? Eh? Look different? Yeah, no kidding. Seven hells, done in by a muscle-bound muttonhead and his motley troop of mummers. Just who are you? Your semblance to Miss Ellie is most uncanny, and yet... Consulting Inspector Brilliant, once again you fail to measure up to your own lofty reputation. Of course we resemble each other. Ellie is after all my own flesh and blood, my beloved sister and my eminently capable partner in crime. Wait, what? Thousands faces I may wear, but only one name do I bear. You can call me Sissy, charmed I'm sure. Are you quite alright? Why, you look as if you're seeing a ghost. Despite my moncure, I assure you Ellie and I are no specters. All we are, mind you, are the last living icons of Sylvan aristocracy. Amused are you, befuddled to find two sisters behind the mask? Try using your brains once in a while. When you encountered thief, Ellie was standing right in your midst. No, the thief that 4 times stole the show. Oh, and those priceless relics was me. Meanwhile, Ellie hid in plain sight, supplying me with just the knowledge I needed to stay one step ahead of my pursuers, all the while spinning the hair-raising tales of my exploits that won the hearts of this nation. We are love to you, truly. Why, without the tales of your helpless attempts to catch me, that we would never have risen to these heights of celebrity. This is from one gentleman to a lady. I would ask you one thing only. Just what is it you and Miss Ellie hope to accomplish with all your schemes? Just this. 400 years ago, Olden dogs reduced our great nation to a nation of zombies. At long last, the cowards that would still justify these foul deeds will suffer the same fate. Wait, the histories say that it was still that to turn their own men into zombies. The histories lie, and you work from the shadows, silencing those who will speak the truth. You shall die with your fellows, false arbiter. It was Ulda that ordered the creation of that dreadful power and wielded it as a weapon against our proud ancestors. The history of your glorious sultanate is built on a lie. Was this madness you speak of, woman? Not madness, truth. The power in my possession was stolen from an olden army 4 centuries ago by one of my ancestors. You say it was his final act of courage in the moment before his leg fell off and his rotting head dropped from his shoulders. This is the truth that the histories don't tell. The truth that this though I certainly sworn would kill to keep buried deep in the sands of Talanan. By your time, Americanese and I, oh yes, before long, you and everyone in this rotten nation will know firsthand the horrors my ancestors knew. Ha ha ha! And just what do you mean by that? After the stories, a mass crusader for justice, a dashing rebel waging battle against the power and authority. Oh, if only they knew. They'll see soon enough, when they're eating each other's brains on the streets. Before a proud nation was raised to the ground, a band of the final survivors stole a vast quantity of powder from the olden vaults, hiding it away in a secret vault sealed with powerful magics. Those are means by which the vault may be opened, by summoning the 4 secret relics from Baldia. 4 relics once housed in the royal palace of Silda, before the older dogs stole them and claimed them for their own. And so it dawns you at last, yes, even as we speak, Ellie makes for the vault, and the forward is safely in hand. Just think, one day you'll be able to tell your grandchildren you're there, when somebody powder rain down on Oda. No, wait, you'll all be dead. Ha 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 ha. Preposterous. You, my dear, you not even have pleasure of looking on the last moment of precious homeland. Your flesh rot like all your rotten lies. I think not, Mr. C. Ararara. Hildibrand! Yeah, for once could you not get in the way? Done. Sorry, also look after him for a day. Bang! Of course! Cast iron! I knew President Washington was you, my dear wife! Oh dear. Yep, I couldn't take this seriously at all. Ararara. She must have played. Ow! Okay, I'm guessing her class is, well, ninja. And most likely the spear class. Am I to understand you're Hildibrand's mother? Aye, this is more likely. Like it. Hand to hand, skillet to skillet. I'll send a war's pulse racing. Bear yourself, Suki. The higher final confrontation is nigh. I have a feeling he'll just get bonked by the mother. Yep. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, Popitos were brazen, you old stuff of food. My beloved boys have been turned stinking corpse. If you hadn't bloody noticed. You, Suki or something, was it? Yes? Hi, yes? Your hijinks together. Pleased to meet you. Bit with a streak. What I can say, it came a bit strong at times. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Definitely at times. Can't blame me. Don't sit back and leave things to me. Sorry, our husband here. I look what guy got me. You help me out, won't ya? Sure. Sure. Whatever you say, ma'am. Mother. Ma'am? I'm pretty sure he'll just get back up, though. You know, my dear boy, first time in ages, and just look at him. He's green. Yeah, I think there's a bit more bigger problems than him being green. Actually, there's still time reversal zombie curse, and I know just a remedy. Veil of holy water, increase a simple tather off over soul rags. I'll fill twice distilled water. Klee got in the market stock reformer, and the latter can procure from traded by the name of Gates. Now hurry, once the poison spread to his veins, no antidote will save him. Bumbling assistant, with any luck, Miss Nashu is still alive. How's you got it, Hildy, you're looking none too hard on yourself. Now thanks to you bumbling oaf. I'm half a thing they know each other, huh? No thanks to you bumbling oaf. Now are you going to completely here make yourself useful? Or do I have to reintroduce you to that wall? But of course, my lady, Gilgamesh is ever at your service. Sang not sundry, so let it come now, Suki, there's work to be done. Well, さすがお母さんか。さすがお母さん。She's quite the presence. Syndigot. Let her lesson start being spoken for. So my friend's life, and quite possibly my own, hangs in the balance. Living and being copious supply of camera membrane for these rags. Same no deal. Already out of a moment's notice. War of life from the Colosseum. Funny who you meet in the markets. Yo. Part of my training, slaying of 10 chimeras just happening to be half of the day. Remembering you see, you're more than welcome to a share. I could give you a gill, like a meal. My lady are far too kind. Very Hildibrand and Suki here of his tag teaming with such slimy beasts and cheating my way to fame and fortune. And I'm a woman who pays her debts. Ja, mata ni. Tempest, Professor Kukri and Clark coming back from the bottom on the ranks. How come I've been proud to call her myself one of her biggest fans. What? God dang it. How's the man, good man? Happy to open bargain, aren't we, Suki? With this, our task here is done. Let's find this trader named Geist. I'm pretty sure I can make it though. I think, maybe. Twice distilled. Wait, if it's just alchemy, I can do alchemy. They could have just asked me to make it. I'm offended. Offended, I say. Sim say, the reason we should care, those blunder materials are richer than traders themselves. They have the audacity to haggle me down to last skill for every purchase. In the day, I'll be happy and wealthy man. Bell room calls. Good day to you, and do pass along my condolences for the two grieving parents. This is rival or no, the man is on death's doorstep. I do not. My dear father, easily forgive and forget, for it matters not to me. No, my love for you is as deep as the seven seas. My lady, what may I have this dance? Suki, what a lovely surprise. Are you here for the ball, perchance? Heavens, the poor inspector. Life is made in the flesh. What size you bit and old to preening flops and scruffy adventures and share dance with this culture, then befitting your great beauty. Oh my lord. My first good friend Suki was a bottle of twice distilled water that she seeks. It pays that, friends, no? You know this woman? Bah! Price you said, then so be it. Take it. It's well worth its weight in guilt anyways. Now, shall we, Miss Umbrella? I did say I could make it. I am an alchemist. It won't be hard for me to distill stuff. What's the point of being a level 100 alchemist if you can't even use it? He'll rival thinking beloved by so many. Clearly this realm more deeply mourn his loss. Quickly, Suki, let's do his goods while there's still time to save him. Sometimes I would like to yell at the game, like, my good gods, I have alchemy! I can do alchemy! I'm a level 100 alchemist! I trust the two of you wouldn't dare come back empty-handed. I'm not sure about the soul, overborn soul cloth thingy, but there's no way in hell I wouldn't be able to make twice distilled water. Bloody brilliant. I'll take you over my muscle-headed half-wit of husband anyway. Any day. Ow! Now stand back and show you some Manderville home cooking. Pal, you bloody bugger. Guy, my skillet! Isn't that supposed to be of alchemy? Micah. Aye, they still spread. Let's help Hildy flush out what's left of his system. Don't worry, he's my son after all. I reckon someone got some fight left in him. I found she was slumping obliviously in a rubbish-strewn corner of her lane. Why did that not feel good? Yes, I'm sure it did, Suki. Word has it that Elliot has been sighted at Sylvan Ruins. We must go there with all haste. Well, my dear boy today, don't worry, I'll handle things from here. There's a nice warm bed for him, and I think I know a few specialists who might know a thing or two about his condition. That's how you're standing around for. The future older is at stake. So my strength is yours as well, for Olda and our friend Hildy. Well, you. Remind me of my husband. With you having more muscle than sense, if you're so keen on making yourself useful, eating random markers bring more fire crystals. Warm is key fighting out of summification. Let's see, I believe 20 crates or so should suffice. I'm warrior, not a... yes, my lady. That's a lot of crystals. Long-awaited confrontation with Suki. That's like blatant events of tape giving me cause to reflect. Suki and Hildy both. Oh, to be blessed with such beautiful legions of friends tried and true. Alas, not I. No, only one true friend have I ever known, and she's long lost to me. Fine bird and give me great comfort in my trouble, but you're never Enkidu, my one and true companion. Oh, my friend, here with me. Even Suki will stand against our combined might. Oh, Enkidu, where may you wander? Hear my words and return to my side. Enkidu, hear me. Enkidu! Why have a feeling the bird is Enkidu? Yeah, gas will flash from heaven, still blind me. And what? Crystals, where have they gone? Fancy meeting you here, old friend. That voice, could it be? My faithful companion, why must you make me wait so? Let me guess. That bird is Enkidu. Huh. Most gentlemanly. They're dialing here. Let me jog your memory. Just Moonstake made digging around its silver excavation site. Her man set on turning older in land of walking dead. Yep, Cousin Hildy is most touching. Don't you worry, Mommy dearest. Isn't get her beloved son kick the bucket that easily? Like, I know in like some of the stories they do acknowledge that you have like multiple jobs and stuff, but still, would it kill them to Actually, no. If they take everything into consideration, the amount of writing that might never ever see the light of day would be pretty large. Fair enough. I track down Miss Ellie just up ahead, where your friends watch over her as we speak. Yet no matter how many times we reach out to her, she refuses to so much as answer. Let's just say we consider physically encapsulating her, but that crate she's sitting on isn't just a makeshift chair. It's filled to the brim with strangest burn. One misstep and the consequences could be dire indeed. You're our only host, Suki, even in her zero-minded rage. Surely the time you spent together must still count for something. Do not put yourself in undue danger unless you step forward to where your voice may be heard and call out your friend's name. I beg of you, Suki. Surely if anyone can convince the movement to abandon her madness, it's you. Probably not me. I could think of one who put up a death flag for himself. Let's see. Suki, I suggest you leave this place while you still can. I bear you no grudge, but should you so much a thing of interfering, I would not hesitate to turn you into a zombie too. So you, after all, consider me disappointed. Your sister Cecily is already in custody, so now I'll see that no harm befalls her. Hello, you understand us, Inspector. Then again, how could one born in a life of power and privilege ever hope to understand? Ceci and I have no family, no friends, no fortune, nothing. Two sisters against the world with only a quest for justice to give us meaning. Long ago we made a vow. Should the worst happen, our mission takes priority over all. Yes, over our own wretched lives. You see now, anything I might have once had to lose, I lost long ago. Now stand out or suffer the same fate as olden dogs you would defend. Melly, stop this madness. I'm sorry, Inspector. Oh. There's so many of... Not really. Okay, why do you have to be naked? All in a day work of Manoville, man. What the fuck? Yeah, I would say a few. Then my beacon call. Face it, it's only with Inspector Hildibrand's ridiculous good fortune he ever made it this far. And he's good at 6 films under. Actually, no, he's alive. Mostly. I'm gonna say this, enter Hilly and you do so at your own peril. I'll say me as well. No mere splash of holy water can save all effects of traitor's burn. I fear the good Inspector's luck has finally ran out. How about there's no end to them? I'm not liking our chances, Greg, was it? If you worry like that you are, you might yet have served one last purpose for us. Go for my zombie minions! Why are they all posing? Oh my god. What the fuck? When darkness falls and hope fades to despair, full warriors born of light shall descend in righteous glare. Burger me with a broadsword on my eyes to be relieved. That host, the warriors of light that I see. There are 4 gentlemen of love. What the crap is going on? That's so my good man. Hildibrand, agent inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Did you miss me? Oh my god. Oh, of course the light shining off his Tell me you got my sterile toenail. I'll fashion myself away from your lovely locks. I've ripped them clean from your bloody head. Oh, hello there, Mr. Elzar. Encore. You're looking absolutely resplendent today. Impossible. Holy water couldn't have cured him. It didn't. Fortunately, Overlord spent quite some time building an immunity to zombie powder. I'm sorry, what? We heard that Master Zombie Brand is the risk of joining the actual dead. Knew you had to take action? What? What? And immunity to... I'm just gonna pretend this. That makes any kind of sense. What? What? Aim is up, Miss Ellie. I pray about this madness. Besides, plot of mass murder hardly suit a lady like yourself. Yeah, I would collapse in despair too. It's over. It's all over. My Inspector, you said there's something you could tell me when it's true. I imagine you have no words for me now. Regarding one thing, you said you had lost everything and everyone you had to lose. You not. As for me, I have found someone whom I intended to never put apart. Arara! I care not if it takes years, even decades. When you emerge from your goal of self-free movement, I will be there. What say you? Ararama! Teいうかさ、なんだこのシャバン。まったく。What are the zombies posing? No, seriously. Crimes for you and your sister are unpardonable. If I'm the only ones guilty. On behalf of the Syndicate, I offer my apologies for aspiration cast upon your ancestors. Wait, what? You say a nation older was built upon lies. Seeing what I've seen today, I cannot deny your words. It not been an easy task to write, nay, restore history, but know this. I will do everything in my power to bring the truth to the fore. Oh yeah? So what you're looking for? I put someone here, MA. Someone, I mean me. So again, I get a quick present from matter of great importance. The time for a too long delay conversation is nigh. My face friend, mayhap this will how you sing a happier tune. The 3D blade, the true one at that. None other than a slight intention parting with save to the one who can defeat me in single combat. I misspeak. It's not single combat this time. Is that my cue, old friend? Oh yeah? Yeah, it's definitely that chicken. How be merciful, what's that abomination? Some breed of void scent. Abomination? Oh, thank you to address my companion with courtesy, girl. But 'twas most curious thing. There was howling crave full of crystals for Hilda's mother. I think how much better things would have been if my dear friend Enkidu were here. Then came a flash from the heavens. Next thing I knew, there she was. By gosh, makes perfect sense. It does! That was the crystal heard Greg's pleasing for his friend. Nay, no mere friend, but rather the primal Enkidu. You're friends with a primal. And the world has now completely and utterly ceased to be bound by logic. Suki, you may have bested me in the past, but facing the two of us together will not prove so easy a task. And yet I trust you will not shirk from the challenge. I, Enkidu, and I shall wait you at Ampador Keep. Cross away from here, but what if I knew for a climax confrontation? Claim the 3D blade, then claim it from me as a warrior. To the skies, Enkidu, to the skies! Against come, Suki, to Ampador! I mean, do you think one man can summon a primal on his own? Summon with Psychons at once? No, that's me. I love it. You have warrior outlined in a very mist. Please, Suki, primal claim the blade. Oh my god. Oh wait, I forgot I can't walk. What is Alf doing in I'm so late anyways. Hildibrand, how are you stuck upside down again? Thank you, pray forgive me. It was right out in Greg's tail when I encountered a subterranean crusader. It demanded my immediate attention. Okay, so you fell in that hole. Got it. I'll be concluding my investigation for a while, but in the meantime, I have trouble interesting Greg and his primal friend in my steed. You claim the 3D blade from Nave. Yes, just go ahead. I'll be along directly. Sure. Sure. Oh wait, wrong one. This one, eh? Oh, 14 minutes. Like hell, I'm like waiting that long. Would it be faster if I go with Warrior? Yeah, probably. Repair that. La 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 la. Oh my god. Even now my throat is still filled to the brim. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. Let's just go for the quick battle. Why? Well, as much as I would like it to be a hard-fought battle, I said coming in tussles as much as I. Unless you're gonna pound this senseless. Ha! Yeah, about that. You might not find this so enjoyable. Oh, so he heals. Interesting. So what's happening? Get your ass back here. Let me pound you to the dirt. I mean, I would join with someone else to do it, but it's like 1 AM. I don't think that many people are playing right now. Like men and ladies. Ladies who dress like men. For Gilgamesh is transport. What? Ashura? Yes, I saw you. By which I mean I, Gilgamesh. Prepare yourself. You do realize the silliness of fighting against a level 4 100 warrior, right? There we go. Become her arms avail me not. No more hiding from gamers, you have my word! Why are you doing this? True, I shall return, just as soon as I remember I hit it. How did you forget where you lost it between the 5 to 10 minutes that it takes me to get over here? And this is what happens when a level max character does the midway story, I suppose. Yep, that is ENVtuber, alright. Oh, right. Never mind. I'll find some time later to do that. They're like a rug. Oh, I killed me. Oh, okay. I turn for true power and not say the strongest of swords will suffice. Where like you have proven worthy opponent, or you treasure every moment with your weapon. For I sure follows I will come and claim it as my own till we meet again. You do realize I have like hundreds of old weapons, right? Greg and Osiris avian companion, leaving them once I coup de grace together. Oh, it's already over. One time news indeed. Clearly the lessons learned from me have not been for naught. This you say? The people lie somewhere in the nearby wood? Now, which way is the forest again? Oh dear. Are you sure it's not the hole that he found himself in the first time around? Primal and 3D blade. Michael O'Neill, let us hope the Inspector Hildibrand enjoys similar success in finding the blade. Bold yet sensitive and refined, found inspiration for the next masterpiece. They're the greatest treasures of lost Silda. To think they're locked away in the walls of those that destroyed our homeland and dragged our ancestors' name through the mud. And just how do you come to know of these long-lost relics? Ancients who were passed down in our family left to us by a dear grandmother. They spoke of 4 warriors of light, their 4 relics, incantations of untold power. You could have wielded this magic of legend, and then I might have had the last laugh. Speaking the words had no effect. Only War of Light can wield the power, or so the legend goes. I would have given to see it. The ultimate achievement of greatest mages of this realm has ever known. I'm a Warrior of Light? And just what sort of incantation is this? The ring cast open the doors of justice. The wise man whispers the verdict true, as the mayor's virtues shine from the heavens. To complete the incantation, the Warrior of Light would then hold forth the 3D blade and speak. Blade in hand, I swear to you. The legends differ as to what happens next, but all speak of great holy radiance shining upon from the heavens. Returning is most convenient. Ah! And the real one this time, I swear unto you. Just like that, I swear to you, and then... Yep. My word, whatever this odd tingling sensation. Ridiculous. Hildibrand is a warrior of light. It's just some fool who thought himself lets him move his own hands. It does. It was seeing the 3D blade is just as confused as the rest of us. No, the light. Someone stop it. I was sad to see the legend of forefathers wielded by this battle-bound buffoon. Oh, yeah. Fate does have a sense of... Skyport! Oh! Well, I guess that proved a most useful incantation indeed. And so the light of justice that shone from 3D blade banished the shadow, returning peace to the land. And so the legend ended. I must say, I never expected quite literally a beam of light. I suppose it wouldn't have been much of use to us after all. Inspector, wait for me! The owl's balls, Hildy. First you almost died at your poor mother's feet, and now you fly off to God nowhere without even giving her a kiss goodbye. Huh. In case of wanderlust has struck again, Hildibrand, as many a mother-well man before him. Godspeed, my boy. When the day comes when you're tired of mystery solving, your dear old man will here pass on to you the family art. An incantation was kneeled by a warrior of light, but a gentleman of light? Well, the 3D blade is some 6 centuries old after all. It's not quite as sharp as it used to be. Yeah! Having these people build, yeah. Well, every bit as imagined. I think I would say it with my own eyes, so starting short of a dream come true. He bumbles and stumbles through yet another case, and still he manages to make a dream come true. Huh. A gentleman to the end, the bloody bastard. A bloody bastard indeed. A gleam in my eye, a curious scent wafting in the wind from far off from land. Do I smell a case? What the hell? Were it not for me, my friends, whatever wrong once occurred, I, Hildibrand, is he flying off into the sun? Huh. You know what? Sure, why not? And we'll return. Well, hello there. Ah! Man, that thing's sharp. Oh, wait, you're alive. Bye-bye. Oh, well. I guess that'll be in the stream then. I hope everyone enjoyed the stories of Hildibrand, and I'll see you again next time. Ja, Osaka, matani. I really need to clear my noses. Jeez.